Is this a drone or a monster? This is the first drone I've built and actually had running. Pretty much my own design. I glued the top of a frame and the bottom together because it's some old thing from 2 years ago. It was so weak, I thought, mate, if that hits anything, it's going to break. So I got out the Araldite, stuck two frames together on one level. I'm concerned because they didn't come out as far as the engines on the tip, and they're quite weak. That, in fact, with a 4S battery, those motors were flexing at the joint. So that's the antenna sticking out the back. Looks like it's quite thick. So, I think they're going to snap off in the first crash, but hey, look, it's the first time I've built something, and why the numbers all over the propellers? Well, if you're smart, you'll know why. So, yeah, I'll just get this thing going. So, what frame is it? It's a Frankenstein. It's a total invention of my own. Look at those beautiful colours. So, I'll just pause this and just give you, I had it on a 4-cell of these. Someone said you could run the DYS, what are they, B? I think they're, just turn them around here and have a bit of a look, trying to find out where it's written. What is it? They're the BE 1806 2300 kV. I'm running Dell props on them. The Dell props were for the UAV Futures build, which is there. Still hasn't got up and running. I just got a new motor today, got that one stuck on there. And I just thought I just want to keep going with this one. Just get Frankenstein up and going. Not Frank is probably its nickname. As I said, it probably will be destroyed in the first crash because it's not, it's just some frame that's stuck together. But if I had some carbon fiber, I'd probably glue a bit across the motor. Like, look at that, that's really thin what that motor's sitting on. And these props are crazy for this size. They just miss everything. They just miss each other, really. So, yeah, but anyway, happy days when you get something working, isn't it? So, yeah, it's just going to say for some of you, like I put those, well, look out, put those up. I think that's what comes up after you've had the battery on for a long time. The aluminium poles I put on there for sticking out the antennas out the back. I put, as you can see, I put ties around them and run the ties out, and it protects the antennas to some extent, and it's just a really easy way to put antenna on. So we'll pause it and we'll whack it, we'll hook it up and just show you how much power it's got. Yeah, I know, baby. You just keep singing, alright? Because that's all I care about at the moment. Okay, so I've just got it on in the background at the moment, so have a listen to this. This is just on 3S. Holy dooly. This thing is a total monster on these tiny little back engines, motors, and yeah, look, it's going to be out of control, I think, when I try to fly it. So I haven't even flown one of these yet, so you can imagine me on something like this. Yeah, so here it is. It arms, beautifully. I like to arm mine and have them spinning quite. Oh, not going to arm now because I said that. Gyro wasn't centered, so it was like, what are you trying to do? Always forget these little things, don't you? You've got to learn everything as you're going. Oh, well, if it's not centered, if it picks up, it's off center, it's not going to arm. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Look at that. Oh, that writing makes, makes my props look even prettier. Gives them a nice stripy pattern. So yeah, I'm not going to touch the throttle at this point with the phone in my hand. I'm not going to let that thing go inside here. So yeah, she's nice little build, and yeah, I mean, it knocks stuff over on the bench there, just trying to fly it, or sorry, to run the motors up. But I'm really happy now. This was the Race Star, what is it, 4SF, I think it is. I always forget what it's called. SP4, 4SF, anyway, yeah, I'm trying to look for it, but you guys know what it is. It's the 4-in-1 Race Star, OSD, what am I trying to say? OSD, ESC, PDB flight controller. I haven't got a video feed set up on this yet. I had issues with the PPM, as you saw in my other videos. You may have seen that. I don't know why the focus isn't happening on this, but anyway, so you may have seen that I had issues with the with the S-bus pad. It actually lifted off, soldered it on, and it lifted off with the wire attached. And I went under Drone Mesh and saw that he used the RX6, I think it's got, pad, and soldered onto that. Used the positive and ground wire next to the S-bus pad for my receiver. Little Duvalaki here, soldered it on, and yeah, I think I have the settings on. Yeah, flash the latest software, Betaflight, Omnibus, or whatever it was, F4, blah blah blah, yeah, this thing just hooked up, not a problem whatsoever. So I had the props on the wrong way, as I may have said, and now they're all on the right way. And yeah, maybe tomorrow gotta find a safe place where I am not really meant to fly them, so I'm happy to wait, but might just do a little preliminary flight in a safe place. Where would a safe place be? Whew, dear, this thing's hits you in the face and would take your eyes out. So yes, I will just start her up one more time, and I'll try and put this phone down somewhere where it can be seen, maybe a bit better. But I really need to hang on to this thing because she's pretty dangerous, really. Oh, righto. Have a listen to this, but this is just 3S. So, it's trying to pull out of my hand. I'm really hanging on to it. Oh, man, knocking stuff over the bench. So, 3S. If you're a newbie like me, 3S, mate, this thing's like got a stack of power. I really didn't think it would carry such a huge battery, but it wants to lift off. It's really, I have to really fight it to hang on to that, and it does. It gives me a bit of a sore hand. It's trying to pull out of my hand. So anyway, thanks guys for watching. Just wanted to say the 4-in-1 Race Star, I think it's the F4S, does have some issues. It seems that Drone Mesh and others have had issues with the S-bus port, but it can be rerouted another way, which is good news. I thought I was going to have to return this, and no I don't. As you can see, receiver is glowing nicely there. And look, it's all really easy to use. It's yeah, I can't think of any reason why I wouldn't want to buy another one of these. I'd prefer to do this than use an all-in-one ESC and then have to put in a flight controller and have to put in a PDB as well, power distribution board. I just think this is an easier way. Certainly for someone who's new, it would be good for me to learn, I guess, how to use individual what are they called, ESCs, because it probably brings benefits, certainly if you're a professional pilot or flyer, but for someone who's new to it, that'll probably be something I tackle in the future. So I'll leave you there, and yeah, just happy that this is up and running, so it's great news. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a great day.